taking forever ago. How long have I been up? I don't know. I can't get a grip, but I can let go. There wasn't anything to hold on to though. Why can't I see? Why can't I see all the colors that you see? Please can I be? Please can I be colorful and free? What the hell's going on? Can someone tell me please? Why am switching faster than the channels on TV? I'm not and I'm white. No, something isn't right. My enemy's invisible. I don't know how to fight the trembling fear. It's more than I can bear. When I'm at my best, let it go in the mirror. I'm gonna burn that house down into an ugly black. I'm gonna run away now and never look back. I'm gonna burn that house down into an ugly house. I'm gonna run away now and never look back. Now gonna burn that house down into an ugly house. I'm gonna run away now and never look back. Now gonna burn that house down into an ugly house. I'm gonna run away now and never look back. Now gonna burn that house down and never look back. Never look back. Never look back. What the hell's going on? Can someone tell me please? Why I'm switching faster than the channel on TV? I'm not and I'm white. Now something isn't right. My enemy's invisible. I don't know how to fight. What the hell's going on? Can someone tell me please? Why I'm switching faster than the channel on TV? I'm not and I'm white. Now something isn't right. My enemy's invisible. I don't know how to fight the trembling fear. It's more than I can bear. When I'm at my best, let it go in the mirror. The trembling fear. It's more than I can bear. When I'm at my best, let it go in the mirror.白石ドーム全不全やばい多少無償に乗り上げている戦闘用からあなたな痛みを共有したか無償法バイパス収束できない苦情リスクミスドジャムドゥフンシュフ妄想めくれる前方不注意顔面崩壊どうでもいいけどまた論食べたい諸行無常のリズムに合わせてワンツーステップで年の当てれば許すは装飾愛されたモテそう過ぎてはそうなえとの入植できない無理でバスして面接も作れ交渉決裂芸大君主不精神壊滅ペラペラなごたく並べしゃってて欲を示すをドツボスって気持ちよくなりたいんだってならそのものようなもので私を殴って赤い花が気になれて足元ポショポショ増えてない狂ったように踊りましょうどれ100年この今頃にはみんな新作店が金はいやいや震える私を抱きしめてもっと激しく脳汁分泌させたまつり込むゴーマネイジャーって 一問一答大実の弁護士ハウズモンも売り上げて犬伝わってキャラメルとやつが飲んで親が押したがるのバイアス量産愛5類一連卓上祭りの弟子恋愛 NG と悪魔メイクで聴覚林で肝心のやつの中を食べますスラップベースの刻みに合わせて花切り筋やなでしゃが歌えば思わずとしたい時に3センツ一つ目当て別に飛び替え麺短い焼肉5段がググって乗車ウイルスがゼウスから出まで2年目解約で招きされてしぼってる従順な子犬みたいな可愛さは最初から求めてないからその技のまで私のから味わってなる人さと楽な仕事私ものこしょこ作でつらるさあ来る頼みを踊りましょうどうせ100年この今頃にはみんな新作店だからわいやいや今すぐ私を抱きしめてもっとびしょびしょのない今役に惚れてそのこと長い時なしでさあ来る頼みを踊りましょうきっと100年頃私は美少女に生まれ変わってなくなったら古臭い体が抜きすべてもっと激しく落ちる分泌させたらくてくる方がめいちゃって私は歌うのが好き私がそう作られたからじゃないこの声を好きだというあなたが喜んでくれるから0.1時間わからない私に教えてくれたその日から私の心の中あなたに出してくるあなたが見られるそれだけで嬉しい心を胸にもまるで陽子の風みたいに私の心を揺さぶ私は一人が嫌い孤独な世界に溶けてしまうからあなたといる時が好き私を温めてくれるから一人じゃ何も作れない私に歌を歌ってくれたその日から私の心の中あなたに満たされたまださといられるそれだけで私の心を震えるのまるで陽子の風みたいに私の心を揺さぶるのたたたたたそれだけで私の気持ちぬるぬるぬるぬるさ私の心を揺さぶるあなたといられるそれだけで私の世界広がるのまるで天使の羽みたいに私の心を羽ばたくのあなたといられるそれだけで私の心を震えるのまるで陽子の風みたいに私の心を揺さぶるの
Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. Sorry for a late stream, I was up kind of late last night. How's it going, Moira? Ben? Crow? Mush? Toon Ant? Hi guys. Hyphen Cubed Atomic. Yeah, more Japan trip. Dude, we only got to day 3 yesterday. But we also, like, we introed the whole trip and everything. We talked about a lot of extra stuff, so hopefully we can get through things a lot quicker today. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Slime. Hello. Crow, 20 streams. That's crazy. Crow, you can't use your nice, hey, I've been supporting your stream to fucking harass me. Talk about the Pal World incident. Talk about what? There's no evidence. You can't prove anything. Hi, guys. Hello. Whoops. Bye. Hello. That was weird. Anyways, last we left off, I had just gotten to the Buddhist temple. So I've been doing a day tour with a bus and a whole bunch of travelers. We're touring around Tokyo. We just visited the Shinto temple, learned how Shinto traditions work and how to properly visit a Shinto temple and pray at one. And now we're going to the Buddhist temple. So Buddhism and Shinto are the two religions that Japan practices for the most part. I don't know the percentages. I think most people are Shinto, and then like a good healthy portion are Buddhist. Some people are both. Imagine that, a religion where you can believe in two different things at once and it's fine. That was actually really refreshing, was the religion over there. It was nice to like feel like part of a religion that's not so hateful and is a lot more flexible with its beliefs, you know. That was quite nice over there. Yes. Why do I keep dragging my music bot? There we go. Look how fucking busy this place was, dude. There's so many people. This is also like one of the few times it started raining. But it wasn't too bad. I had my raincoat and stuff. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, really pretty buildings. This place was really, really pretty. It was really cool. So at the Buddhist temple, they have a lot more like... Oh, I'm not an expert, but it feels like they have a lot more like rituals at the Buddhist temple versus the Shinto temple. So at the Buddhist temples, they have the sticks that you tell your fortunes with. And they burn incense for good fortune, and you like inhale the smoke. You can see this dude like wafting the smoke towards him. So that's a big thing. It's like burning lots of incense. Obviously it's Buddhist, so you see a lot more like statues of the Buddha and like statues from like, because it comes from India, right? So you see a lot of like India influence kind of statues and things. This is where you would wash your hands. So what you do is you wash your hands first. You put water on your hands and you wash them off, and you put water in your mouth and you wash your mouth out before you visit the temple. You don't drink the water. There's lots of science saying, please don't drink this. But yeah, these washing fountains were really cool. I think you do the same thing at the Shinto temples. You also wash your hands at the Shinto temples, I believe. This is the sticks where you tell your fortune. So the way this works was really fun. This was a really fun thing to do. So you give your donation of like 100 yen or whatever, and you grab these boxes. They're full of chopsticks with numbers on them, and you shake them around. You shake them, and you go, boy, oh boy, come on, give me the good one. And you'll pull out a number out of these. Like only one chopstick will come out. Sunny, how's it going? Just talking about my Japan trip. And hey, Maddie. So you draw a chopstick with a number on it, and it corresponds to one of these drawers to pull out. And you pull it out, and there's horrible, awful, bad fortune. There's like good fortune, and then there's best fortune. There's like different levels of good fortune. So you can see these people doing it, and then find in their drawer. And then you put the chopstick back after you're done. Very fun. It was very fun to do. The Buddhist temple was kind of... Why do I keep grabbing my bot? The Buddhist temple was kind of cool for that, where, It almost felt like a game. It was really fun. This was my fortune. I got best fortune! Yippee! If you get a really, really bad fortune, it's not the end of the world. What people do is they'll take their bad fortunes and they'll tie them to these displays here. And our tour guide phrased it as like, he likes getting bad fortune, because that means it's only up from there, right? Like, things can only get better. So it's good to get it out of the way. But once you got past that like crowded area, there's like kind of a sort of a hidden garden in the back of it. It was really, really pretty and like serene. It was really cool back here. Saw lots of these kind of statues with like, whoops. These kind of statues with like red clothes on them. I don't know the significance of dressing them in clothes. That I didn't learn, but super iconic, really cool looking, really neat. See offers for like water and food at these places a lot of the time. I also had a giant-ass pagoda, was really neat. Well, I mean, it's definitely a tradition, I just don't know what the significance is. Such pretty weather, actually. The clouds are really pretty. But yeah, that was the Buddhist temple. Let's see, after that... After that, we went to the Sky Tree, which was okay. It was alright. It's one of those things I probably wouldn't have done on my own, so it's kind of cool that the tour went here. Hey, Comment, how's it going? Just talking about more of my Japan trip. So yeah, the Sky Tree is like, I think it's the tallest building in Tokyo. That might not be correct, but I think it might be. But yeah, holy fuck, super busy, very touristy. But you get a pretty cool view. I think my feeling about visiting here was that I don't know what any of these buildings are. I've never been here before, so I don't recognize anything. So it's just like, it just looks like Sim City, you know? It just looks like just a bunch of miscellaneous buildings. It is kind of a cool texture, though. It gives it kind of a neat texture. And you see how fucking dense Japan is. Like, it's so packed in. It's crazy. That's, actually, I do recognize something, I think. I think this is Yoyogi Park, so my share house is around here somewhere. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, Skytree was just alright. If you like this kind of view, go do it. If it's like whatever to you, I would say skip it. They had like the floor you can stand on. I need to like figure something out. I keep grabbing my music bag. Give me 1 second. Technical issues. There we go. Now it's working. They had the floor you could stand on, but it was so like grimy and like full of scuff marks that it didn't really matter. Like you couldn't really see much down. It wasn't that scary. But you know, a novelty. That's what it felt like. This whole thing felt like a little bit of a novelty. And then you like exit to the gift shop. Maybe you guys would find this interesting. Our tour guide wrote down just some like local recommendations from him of like places to eat afterwards. I went to the tonkatsu place because he said it was run by like a family and had been there for a really long time. Kevin, hello! Would throw up, that's so high. Heights don't scare me super bad. I thought it was cool. 20 streams, crazy. Stop streaking on my stream! But yeah, if you ever go to Japan, here's some recommendations of like good places to eat. Here's how it looked at nighttime. It was very cool. We drove past the I forget what this building's called. The one that kind of looks like Eiffel Tower. So that's the best picture I got of it. Oh, I'm so stupid. Afterwards, I went to the fancy pen shop because it was like right next to where we got dropped off. And they had a whole bunch of fountain pens. I felt so nervous being here, but they were actually quite nice. And you know, I made sure that photos were okay before taking photos. But yeah, they had a bunch of fountain pens that were kind of neat. I really like this kind of style, like these pocket sort of pens and how cool they look. If you look at the price, these are like $300. I bought something from here, but it was the cheapest thing they had there just because I wanted a souvenir.
Sticky Butt Jones. You visit Universal Studios in Japan?
No, I didn't do theme parks. Not my bag. Hey Chip Cottontail, how's it going? First time chatter, welcome. These were pens I was really looking for. These are actually really hard to find, but they had them everywhere in Japan. It's a little bit hard to describe, but these are what they call special nibs, and there's one that I really like called the Naginata. It's hard to describe, but it kind of like, it draws like a brush where, oh, how to describe? If you draw with the pen flat to the paper, it makes a big, thick, bold line, but if you draw with it tip up, like facing almost like vertically from the paper, then it draws a really thin line. Really fucking fun to draw. I have like a cheap knockoff from AliExpress that I like, but it's kind of a piece of shit, so I was looking at these like official ones. Fucking like $600, dude. Ain't no fucking way. But still cool to see them in person. Love the Naginata nibs, they're really neat. Anyways. Here's another bedtime video for Ben. Look how pretty it is at night. My favorite, my fucking favorite. Here's the tonkatsu place. So this was fucking freaky. I felt like I was at the wrong spot. Because it's like, a lot of Japan is like this, where like things will just be hidden in these like really narrow staircases. This looked like nothing from the outside. I had no idea this was the restaurant. I had to like triple check my phone to make sure I was at the right place. Oh, it was so fun sending Ben bedtime videos. It was so fun. Like, here's your special personalized bedtime video. Brave, hello. Is that a gecko on the wall? Probably not. I didn't see one. You mean here? This thing? No, I think that's exposed electric wires with tape over them. But yeah, this was the queue to get into this place, was these fucking like super, it doesn't do it justice how narrow these steps were and how little I had to stand on to wait here. And how like scary this environment looked. I don't know. I felt very uncomfortable and like kind of weird. But once I got in there, they were so fucking nice. Oh my god, they were so fucking nice at this place. Me being white person and just out of my element and not knowing how any of this works. They like showed me what sauces to use, how to eat it. This was so fucking good. I'm not a big tonkatsu person actually, but this was excellent. This was super duper good. I wish I had webcam so I could do an impression of the guy eating next to me. Because he was like an anime character. He was like this big square businessman. And he would like shovel his food in with his chopsticks. He'd like hold the bowl to his mouth and shovel the food in like as fast as he could. He'd set it down and then cross his arms and sit up straight. And it's just like, you are a cartoon character. And he'd keep eating like that. Like this big burly anime man. It's really funny. What is this a video of? I need to go through these. I don't know if I want to delete anything, but some of these are just like, might be accidents. I think that's an accident. What is this? Just another walk around place? I guess this is just my walk home after the tour. It was late at night. Some cool art on the wall. Lots of nighttime photos. Oh! I must have went to the Shibuya crossing, because this is the 3D cat. It's like a big tourist attraction. It's not really 3D, it's just on a curved screen. This illusion really doesn't work. It only works in one specific spot. Oh, hi, Tuna Man. And then suddenly Tuna Man. It's a lot like LA, like how big Tokyo is. It feels like just 100 cities within a city. Very good Tabimasu. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is also when I went to a pachinko parlor. I should have sneakily took a video because I played the Evangelion machine. Pachinko was actually kind of fun. I didn't know what I was doing. So Pachinko, they really don't want you taking video in there. It's just like Vegas with the slot machines. They do not want you taking videos, and my white ass, my tourist looking ass, I was the only white person in here. And I went up to the counter and like, hi, sumimasen, it's my first time here, I've never done this before. And the lady brought out like a little graphic with English on it showing how to play and stuff. So I sat down to play pachinko. Got my card and everything, started playing. And I saw in the reflection of the machine, the guy, the watcher standing behind me. In like his suit, he was standing directly behind me. And I know he was there just to like make sure I didn't whip my phone out to start taking tourist videos. Every time the screen went black, I saw him back there. It was so funny. But I was a good boy. Believe it or not, I like following the rules, so I was very good about it. People, that's another thing, is like, people are probably so sick of tourists here. Like, I think it's less racism and more just they're fucking tired. They're exhausted and tired from the same bullshit every single day. Oh, this was a cacophony. I'm gonna play this one with sound. So they don't technically celebrate Christmas, but Christmas was fucking everywhere. Hold on, let me pause the music really quick. Listen to... What a cacophony. It's so discordant. Did you go to KFC or Domino's? I did not. No, with that whole thing, I went to McDonald's once and I was like, it's mid. Like, I don't know. A lot of the things people say about Japan end up not being true. Like people saying like, oh, English is everywhere. Oh, everybody speaks English over there. You'll be fine. Not true at all. Not fucking true. And people being like, oh, the fast food's amazing over there. Not really. It's pretty mid. Have yourself a very discordant Christmas. Let your notes not align. I think this is the hand store. Just did a little shopping at night. We could probably skip this. This isn't that interesting. Oh, this is one of my favorite pictures just because it's such a good memory. I went to, I just woke up and like needed to get breakfast. So, I got coffee from the vending machine and I went to this, bakery called, it was called the Donkey Bakery. I forget the actual name, but it was right next to my share house. And, oh, the lady was so cute and so fucking nice. And I saw this, this little fucker. And I was like, it's so cute. And it ended up being amazing. I'm really missing the desserts in Japan a lot. So fucking good. Trash Camel! Trash, good luck with, trip to FC. Hope it goes well. Hope you have fun. Here's Finnish Santa Claus. Here's Finnish AI Santa Claus. I sent this to Terzi. I was like, look, he's here. He's finally here from Finland. He's finally here from Finland. God, cracked me up. Oh, this was just a random shrine that I stumbled upon in the middle of the city. This one was dedicated to Confucius. This was super cool. There was nobody here. And it was kind of big. Super peaceful to walk around in. Oh, wait. Oh, is this the second time I went to Akihabara? I think so. Or is this a different area? I think this might be Akihabara again. Yeah, I think it is. This picture sucks. I think I was nervous to take this picture because the guy was like working and facing this way. I didn't want to be too tourist, but look how cool this is. Sorry it's so blurry, but it's just all electronic pieces. It's like little bits, bobs, and boops. Like, this is the kind of shit I expected to see more in Akihabara. It was like shit like this. But it was actually kind of few and far between, kind of hard to come across. Oh, this is the park near my share house. Are all parks like this? Look how sad this looks. Man, is this what kids have to play with in Japan? This fucking sucks. This park is haunted as hell. It was so creepy. It reminds me of like Midgar or something. It's fucking weird. Power Wash Simulator. Buy all of it, even though I have no use for it. But yeah, that electric shop was like just in this like narrow alley, just off the beaten path. I have come in Kyoto. These were like 50 cents, so I had to get them. Little open air markets. Fruit is really expensive there because it's really hard to grow and stuff. Oh, I think this is just me walking around Shibuya. Yeah, this is just me walking around Shibuya. Here's the red light district. One of many. I didn't see very many of these kind of places with like big muscle dudes, but they were around. Like, there's definitely like, if you want to see big naked muscle men, they definitely have those kind of places. It was really fun. Just kind of stumbled upon it. Let's see, just more pictures at night. So I guess this is Shibuya. This is me walking around Shibuya. But yeah, another like very crowded place. Shibuya's kind of like, it's not as fancy as Ginza, but it's not like low class either. It's somewhere kind of in the middle for like shopping and vibes. You follow the muscle dudes on TikTok? That's so cool, Brave. That's really awesome. Could not go there. It's so extra. As long as they don't pay attention to me, I would be fine. Some fake food that you could buy. I really liked the Kindle's mascot. Ah! Oh yeah, this is Hands. So this shit in fucking America would be behind so many locked barriers, but in Japan you could just like look at them. And look how many they have! They have every single fucking one! Oh! Copic markers are the best. I love Copic markers. Oh, pencil cases! See, this is the kind of shit I like. We'll spend hours just browsing on jet pens. Just being like, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to have that pencil case. But here you could like look at them. Like all these things that I browse online and they're just here. It was so cool. I actually did end up buying like a really nice pencil case. Here's my fucking sickness. Here's the exact same pen I was talking about. Just in a different store. Made in Japan. So that was cool. Hands was cool. Spent way too much money on pens. Beep. Look at this guy. This looks like my night's winding down, so I'm probably heading home, just taking some nighttime pictures. Here's Don Quixote. The one in Shibuya is like the biggest one. Hey Rad, how's it going? Beep. So these are just like miscellaneous photos. Phoebe! There's these weird like Funko Pop sort of things in a vending machine. I love this guy. I kept running into this guy at like creepy times at night. The photo doesn't do it justice. This dude looks so creepy at nighttime. I can't tell. This might be for a pet or it's for garbage. I can't really tell. Beta Wolfie, remember the sketch you did for Andres Magma? I need to do Andres Magma again. That was fun. I need to redeem myself. I need to do something not cursed. Look how cute and small this Coca-Cola truck is. I love the vehicles in Japan so much. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is my trip to Mount Fuji. So every tour, you know, it's like to be expected, but they teach you like really, really basic Japanese. So that's my time where I kind of just look out the window and just like hang out. This was all right. This was all right. This was actually the most popular tour. Oh, actually the Mount Fuji part was just like all right, but we did other stuff that was pretty neat. Like on this tour, you ride the bullet train on your way back, and you also visit...
Konnichiwa. Doko de Mitsuke Rare Masu Coffee.
That's right. Forgot what I was gonna say.
The height of Mount Fuji.
Oh, so cool. I love once you get out of Tokyo, the neighborhoods and stuff. It's neat. It's just cool to see how different houses are in different countries.
14,000
They're like similar, but with like subtle differences, you know?
14,000 meters.
feet.
Super neat. So yeah, long ass bus ride. I think it took like an hour or so before we got to Mount Fuji. Here's like the tourist center once you get to Mount Fuji. Here you can see it really close. There's a theme park that's really close to it. Oh, we went at such a good time of the year. Like the leaves changing and everything. Super pretty. The only bad thing about it, I don't know if I mentioned it last stream, but I was pretty much sick the entire trip. I was pretty much sick, like, non-stop. There was some sort of bug in the share house that we kept passing back and forth. So pretty much the entire... my entire time there, I was fucking sick, and it sucked. But you make the best of it, and you can't really help that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, there it is. We're actually really lucky that we were able to see it. A lot of the time, it'll be too cloudy and you won't even be able to see it from this close. So we had a really clear day. It was really nice. Trees were really pretty over there. Oh, we went to this place. So these tours, they advertise like lunch, and I'd still recommend getting lunch because there's such like long things to do. But we went to this fuck-ass tourist place that was like, you could train to be a ninja here. So there was all this like stupid touristy, like, this is what the ninjas did back in the day. And look at all the kids like stamping the sign. And the food was incredibly mid. It was not great. The food at all of these lunch spots were like not very good. I don't know how to rotate it, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh wait, here we go. L and R. Yeah, it was mid. I liked the raw seafood stuff. I love octopus tentacles, so good. I love this kind of food. The coffee here was probably the worst thing I had on the entire trip. I could not even drink it more than one sip. It was fucking bad. I guess this is cool. They have, like, actual ninja stuff. Probably recreations, probably not real. The set of armor is probably real, but this looks pretty old, but these things I think are probably recreations. But yeah, super touristy, a little bit silly. But you did get some really pretty pictures in the backyard kind of area. Like, through this window was a really fucking cool view. The view from here was really neat. This was the best part of this place, was just the view. It was really nice. And this guy. Hi, you're green. Yes, I'm very green. How green are you? I'm very green. This stuff. Oh, the grass over there. This, like, tall grass stuff. So fucking majestical. There's just fields of this stuff, and it's so pretty when it blows in the wind. So fucking cool. Then me and my tour guides, me and my tour group, we went to the Sky Rail. This is kind of cool, just a bunch of wheels on top. This was neat. So the Sky Rail goes over like an active volcano kind of area. Just some views from the trees. Here you can kind of see it a little bit better. So here you can see the all the steam, and our tour guide was like saying like this could explode at any day. It's looking a lot more active than I usually see it too. We're like, okay, cool, but very fucking neat. You can see lots of like sulfur everywhere, like all this yellow stuff is sulfur coming out of the earth, and they used to have sulfur mines here. I think they're inactive now. I think they don't do that anymore, but that's what this place used to be, is a sulfur mine. Super fucking cool. Oh, this shit. So, tour guide was saying, like, we could die at any moment. That's what this was about. We saw this, like, huge wall of hard hats and, like, masks and goggles, and we're like, is that just, like, decoration? And she's like, no, that's the shit you gotta grab if this place explodes. And we're like, oh, cool. And then on a lot of these tours, they have like a little boat ride at the end of it. Japan fucking can't have a normal boat. There's something about these boat tours, they just can't do it normal. They don't do that there. So we're on this like Queen Anne looking fucking shit. It was really neat, actually. It was pretty cool. Say bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. So cute. I got such a good spot, too. So fun. So that was kind of neat. There is, when you go on that boat tour, there's a floating torii gate. It's really far away, so you can't take a good picture of it, but there's this really cool gate just out in the middle of the water, just floating. It was really neat. Then on the way back, I got to take the bullet train. This was my first time riding the Shinkansen. Was it super stinky? I don't remember it being stinky, actually. I think the carts are pretty enclosed. Do I have video of the bullet train arriving? This is it going slow, actually. I think it was coming to a stop at this point. The one that I didn't get video of sounded like a fucking explosion when it went by. Crazy how loud they are. But even like coming to a stop, it's still like, oh my god. You know when you're riding in it, it feels fast. Like, it looks fast outside. And I don't know if you've ever been in, like, a fast car, but, like, going, like, 80 miles an hour, it doesn't feel like you're going 80 miles an hour, you know? So you know if it feels like it's going fast, it is going fast. That's just video inside the car. This drawing was just cute. I thought this was just a cute drawing. This is what I miss about Japan, too. Is, like, seeing a lot of art just everywhere. Art being used in advertisements and, like, signs and stuff. Miss that a lot. Lots of cartoons everywhere. I found a fucking tractor. More of my sickness. Found more fountain pens. What is this? $400? Oh, these are glass pens, though. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Could you imagine breaking a $400 glass pen? Look how pretty these are. I love these colors. So, I was reflecting on this. I took this picture because I was like, somebody left their glass of water in here. Like, this sign has nothing to do with this water. This sign is unrelated. So, like, somebody just opened it and, like, left their glass of water in there. But I actually saw this in, like, places after this. I think this is to keep, like, humidity in the fountain pen case. I think it's, like, to protect the pens. Take a sip. Look at these cool dudes. I think this is Itoya, which is another, like, kind of art stationery store. Really huge, really cool. Frog with Glasses told me that Japan has the best, what do you call them? Fingernail clippers? These are like $200. Ain't no way I'm getting that as a souvenir. I found different ones that were like $8. Chewing the end of my $400 glass pen. I wish I could have taken these home, dude. Look how cool these floor chairs are. I've sat in these too. They're really comfortable, actually. I think something like this would help your legs from, like, falling asleep too if you're sitting on the floor. Super comfy. I wish I could have, taken something like that home. Look how many paints they have. So fucking cool. I love art stores over there. Let's see. Here's just some silly pictures from the subway on the way back. I thought this was cute. I sent this to my friends. I'm like, why can't frogs and rabbits get along? Apparently, I learned this during the Kabuki show. This is based off of an old scroll that they don't know the artist of. There's a scroll of, like, anthropomorphic animals that are, like, fighting and playing music and stuff. So it's got, like, monkeys on it. It's got, and one of the most iconic parts of it is, like, the battle between frogs and rabbits. So you see a lot of, like, frog and rabbit art, and it's based on that scroll. Very cute. Why did I take this picture? Why did I take this fuck-ass picture? Why? Why, Jesse? Why? I don't understand. This was cute. Just some, like kids art that they had on display. Proper. It was really neat to see. Like, look how talented our kids are. It's so good. Do you guys want to see a spider? I'm gonna show a spider. I'll let you know when you can look back if you have, like, bad arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia. So I fucking hated this. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna play a spider. I'm playing it now. It'll focus in a second. To be fair, I saw very few, like, critters. This was one of the few times I saw, like, a bug in Tokyo. I actually didn't see that many, like, critters or anything there. It's cool seeing it in video form, but I hated seeing this thing in real life. It's fucking huge. It's like, how would you describe it? It's like the height of a dollar bill, I guess. It was a big fucking spider. But she chilling, she making her web, hanging out, doing its thing. Kind of neat. All right, spider is off screen. What is this? I think this might be my train to Osaka. I think this might be when I started going to Osaka. Because this is a Shinkansen bento. Oh, no, never mind. I bought this at the bullet train station and brought it back to my share house. That's what I did. So these Shinkansen meals are like these prepackaged meals that you can get for super cheap. And you're meant to eat them on the bullet train is the idea. And it's just like an all-in-one encased meal. These chopsticks are cool. So they're like telescoping. So these plastic bits like extend up to here and then you get full-length chopsticks. Really clever. Stalnick, hello! Right? That spider sucked. I got really tired of food like this. Not tired, but just like I missed American food. Like I don't want to eat like lotus root and like pickled vegetable. I want fucking like pancakes and bacon. I really missed that kind of food by the end of the trip. This was our shelf for all of our gachapon like toys. We had a whole bunch like at the end of the trip. Here's just some doodling I did at Mount Fuji. Can't show that. Oh, this is when I got really sick and I couldn't even like leave the house. I did Uber Eats, but the Uber Eats there is called Wout, I think. W-O-U-T. So I did that. I ordered sushi. This was really good. Hit the spot. Even their instant soup is like way better over there. It was really good. But yeah, I was quite sick when I ordered that. I couldn't even go outside. Alright. Oh, this is my coffee spot! Ah, I love this place. I'll probably have more pictures of this later, but this coffee spot is so fucking chill. And it was just around the corner. And they have like all this music, they have all these like vinyl records that they play. They were playing a lot of like Bob Marley. I think it was Artie's name. Unless it was W-O-R-T, but I think it was. I think it was literally Artie's name. But yeah, this place was just chill. This was just a nice-ass coffee place to go to every morning. I love this place. Oh! So, I probably have to, head off here soon. Sorry I stayed up late and, woke up late. I'll have to try and get up early tomorrow so we can get through more stuff. But before we do, this was the Kabuki Theater. So this is where the Kabuki show, happens. This is in Ginza. So before I go, I'll tell you something quite embarrassing. This is me traveling. So I was like, all right, Kabuki's on Friday. I even had it in my calendar. I'm like, Kabuki, Friday, 11 a.m. Fucking get there on time. So not panic, not stress, but definitely like booking it and like hustling to get here well early enough. I even had to like get off the train because Google wanted me to do a transfer to get here. But the transfer was like for a really short stint, like, but it would have gotten me like exactly here. And I was like, I can't spend the time to figure out where that train is. I don't know where the fuck that is. So I got out of the station and had to walk, you know, fairly, not far, like a 20-minute walk. It wasn't that far, but I was definitely like power walking the whole time to get here. I get up to the lady. I'm like, hi, I'm here. I'm ready for Kabuki. Please, Kabuki, show it to me. And the lady's like, oh, your ticket's not working. I'm like, what? What do you mean? I definitely paid for it. It should be. It's like, oh, no, it's on Saturday. Today's Friday. It's like, oh, well, shit, fucking bullshit. So that's me traveling. That's the only time that happened, where I just get it in my head that something's happening on a specific day. I don't double check it, and I just go knowing full well it's on Friday. It's definitely on Friday. And it fucking wasn't. So I hung out in Ginza for a little bit, which is like a really fancy area. But yeah, that's me traveling. So yeah, we'll pick up I don't know what I did on this day. I think I just like explored around Ginza. Oh no, I go to Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya is like a really cool bookstore. That'll be fun to talk about. Damn, we're not even out of Tokyo yet. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this whole Japan trip. There's so much to it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for listening to me yap. Love sharing these pictures. Really cool trip, really fun. I'm excited to get to Osaka. Osaka is my favorite place in all of Japan. Will be really fun to show you photos of that. Hey Gums, how's it going? But yeah, I'll try to get up earlier so we can yap about it more. Let's see who we could raid. Let's see who we could pass the love on to. Let us see who is online currently.
Wow.
A thing about Japan, if you want to do anything specific, book it months in advance. Museums, anything like that. I wanted to go to the Nintendo Museum. I should have booked it like literally years ago. It was like an impossible thing to get into, things like that. Ghibli Museum. Let's raid Carly. Carly's back. I want to give Carly a raid. You guys don't follow Carly. I love their vibe. I love their energy. They're so fucking cool. Very talented artist and animation person. Yeah, if you like the vibes here, you'll definitely like the vibes at Carly's. Definitely give them a follow. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm glad you're enjoying hearing about the trip and everything. It's fun reminiscing. It's fun going back and like revisiting the days. All right, guys, take care. Good luck today. I'll catch you next time. Lovies and bubbies. Bye. Bye.